What's going on, you all? Meta has announced a new headset, so let's go ahead and check it out. Meta's Pro headset launches H2 with 2K per eye mini LED. Analysts are saying right now that back in January that they released a report claiming that a headset called the Oculus Quest 3 or the Oculus Quest Pro was going to be announced. It says it's going to launch in the second half of the year. Has two 2.48 2160 by 2160 mini LED panels. Has dual element pancake lens. Should ship 1 to 2 million units this year. So Quest and Meta is really on top of it with this whole Quest 3. I do have previous videos that talked about this. It talked about when people were like, well, is it a Quest 3 or Quest Pro, or quit calling it that? It's Project Cambria. I actually believe we're getting something entirely different. So we got to keep checking out what this is. It says that this January report would call the headset Oculus Quest 3. He now says, I think the new model's name would be Oculus Quest 2 Pro. This is stated in quotation. So what is going on? Is it Quest 3? What is it? And then it says right here, it was originally called Project Santa Cruz before it got a name and price, which named Project Cambria. It was described as a completely new advanced and high-end product positioned at a higher end of the price spectrum. Meta hasn't yet revealed the name, specs, or price of Project Cambria, but did say it isn't a Quest 3 and it has a high resolution. So now we know that Project Cambria is completely separate, and whatever Meta Quest is doing with their series is completely separate also. Zucks had also said that Cambria is the first new product line separate from the Quest product line. This seems to show that Cambria won't be called a Quest 2 Pro, though it seemingly was once known as Quest Pro. So given Kuo's naming pivot and his mention of pancake lenses and face tracking, we believe his reports are almost certainly referring to Project Cambria, and his product name claims are guesses. We highly doubt Meta would release two headsets in the same year, both with expensive pancake lenses and face tracking. What would make these products substantially different, and why would Meta announce one of them? So basically, if these claims are correct, naming aside, Cambria should have the 2160 by 2160, a mini LED panels, and launch in the second half of the year between July and December per eye. And these resolutions are going to be 1832 by 1920, and then provided by Quest 2 single conventional LCD display. Mini LED isn't completely new advanced technology. Like the name might suggest, it's just an advanced form of LCD backlighting. While traditional small LCD panels use a single backlight between the entire display, Mini LED instead uses hundreds or even thousands of tiny LED elements to deliver contrast levels close to OLED. Though usually the trade-off of some of the blooming mini LEDs are already present in high PC, the Varjo, the Aero, and PMAX plans use it in its standalone too. So in late December, Meta confirmed Project Cambria is still on track, and it stated that it will be sold alongside Quest 2, not replace it. Quest 2 will have a long life. So right here, they're just talking about that there has been some form of a different variation of what Quest 2 can be. Now, this is all a lot of speculation, so we don't know what's what. Meta might have their Quest 3 around the corner. They might have some pre-planning, pre-gaming, but we do know that Project Cambria would not be a Quest 3, would not be a Quest 2 Pro or any of that. Project Cambria is its own expensive headset. While we do want to conclude is that with these headsets, Quest is looking far more for an affordable route, and Project Cambria is looking far more for the PC VR route, I'm assuming. Or Project Cambria might be far more into business attributes and much more just in a professional essence, and maybe just adulting and being able to get like meetings and being able to get more communication, much more of the quote unquote metaverse. I believe Project Cambria is going to be more for like real estate agents that want to get more into far more into the metaverse and being able to buy property and selling assets. I think the NFTs are going to be real heavily on there, while Quest 2 is going to give us a grasp at an affordable rate for either the youth or young college students or people who are just really trying to get into VR and just get used to everything, whether it's the local motion or possible motion sickness and the safetiness of it and what boundaries we do have with a Quest 2. So Quest 2 being at an entry level and possibly giving us a next level Quest 3 or Quest Pro pretty soon, it allows to defer from Project Cambria so that Cambria can give us all the expensive traits and tools, kind of like what Apple VR. I think Apple VR is going to be far more in competition with Project Cambria. But with Quest 2, it gives us that affordability, which why I love my Quest 2 still. And so I think that a lot of this is going to be speculation, but I know they're trying to separate everything. Very similar to what the metaverse does with Meta Quest 2 right now. Like Meta Quest 2 is not the only reason in how to get into the metaverse, but it is an option at an affordable rate. It's the same thing with Project Cambria. Is going to be another metaverse essential, but it's not necessarily the only route. Metaverse is going to be able to be tacked into multiple routes, and there's not really just one verse. It's kind of just like another planet. And so not one person is just owning that whole universe itself. So you kind of just got to build in and see what you like and what your flavor is. I believe still Quest is going to be just dominant, even when Project Cambria comes out, unless people really favor the Quest so much that they really want to double down on that money. So y'all got to let me know y'all's insights and everything. With VR really getting into commercialization, y'all got to let me know what's really popular and what y'all think is best, man. I appreciate y'all. Leave a comment and a thumbs up. It really does help out the algorithm. Peace.